You're listening to 90.3 KEXP, Audio Oasis, the Northwest Music Show. My name is Sharlese. I'm your host. It's now time for a live performance by Cumulus on KEXP.
Why don't you come along? Why don't
90.3 KEXP. You're listening to a live performance by Cumulus. You just heard Middle. And I just want to say congratulations to you guys. You guys have had a really big week.
Yeah.
And a lot leading up to this album. The Kickstarter, lots of press, lots of things. And it's really great. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How does it feel?
Feels awesome. It feels really great. We're just super excited to be putting this record out that we've been working on for so long.
Yeah. How long did you guys work on the record?
Well, we've had it kind of keeping it hidden for the last year and a half or so. So I know we started working on it in 2011, as a group. And then we all went into the studio last summer. And that's kind of, I guess, when the recording process really started.
I found it very exciting that you guys recorded at the Unknown. Mm-hmm. My heart is there.
Oh, in Anacortes?
Yeah, I
or
just
do you
love
that
Anacortes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, I don't know. I have Carl Blau tattooed on my.
Oh, that's awesome. He would love to hear that. Have you told him that?
He knows.
Okay,
it's
cool.
awkward. It's totally awkward. But I love him.
Yeah.
So I love that you guys have that connection. What was that like?
Anacortes is an amazing town.
Yeah.
And for example, you go to the farmer's market and Carl plays there on the weekends.
Yeah.
And you can totally just buy your produce and there's Carl Blau singing. And it was great recording in the studio. Our friend Nick Wilbur recorded us there and it has beautiful natural sound to it. It was really relaxing to be in the town that me and Lance know so well. Lance was raised
so
there.
you guys met there or you met in Seattle?
We met when we were both in high school, just kind of going to shows around Skagit Valley and Oak Harbor where Alex grew up.
Yeah.
Cool.
But we came back together later on at the Department of Safety and then after college here in Seattle.
Awesome. And let's see. So you guys released the record on Trans Records. Mm-hmm. How did that happen?
Well, our buddy Sam Winston, who works at Chris's studio, was mixing it at the studio, and Chris was coming by here and there to just kind of check stuff out and work on other projects, and just overheard the record as Sam was working on it.
Yeah.
And asked him about it, and
he sent us an email.
Went from there.
And we were like, heck yeah.
Definitely. It's a very cool association.
Yeah.
Even though you guys didn't record at his studio. Mm-hmm. But the next album you will.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
No, we don't know
I'm
yet.
trying to get you guys to commit to your next album and where you're going to record it at. Awesome. Well, you guys have a couple more songs?
Yeah.
Cool. Cumulus live on Audio Oasis, KEXP.
still breathing. Your heart, it keeps on beating. It's just your eyes to see in the dark. We are alone in this together. Alone is not forever. It's just your eyes to see in the dark. We are alone in this together. Alone is not forever. Alone is not forever. We are alone in this together. Alone is not forever.
Cumulus live on KEXP.
All right. This song's called Do You Remember? The sun, it was so red tonight as the sky decided to turn out the lights, and it carried you and me into the night. We walked through streets that had no names, but we knew our own, so it was all okay. Nothing remains nameless for too long. Music spinning through our ears, escaping our lips and bringing back years where you and I, we both felt so young. Do you remember when young, invincible, invincible? Do you remember when young, invincible, invincible? Oh, oh, told me that you were tired of dreams that seemed to be ripped out of magazines. You needed something beautiful that you could call your own. All want something beautiful that we can call our own. Remember when young, invincible, invincible? Do you remember when young, invincible, invincible? Oh, invincible, invincible? Do you remember when young, invincible, invincible? Oh, oh.
You've been listening to a live performance by Cumulus here on Audio Oasis. You just heard Do You Remember and Wanderlust. You guys are leaving pretty soon for a month-long tour.
Yeah, with Lonely Forest.
Yeah,
in the States.
it's like a label tour.
It's
Yeah.
a best friends tour.
Oh, yeah, Best
It's
Friends
Bud's
tour.
tour.
Yeah. What are you guys looking forward to most touring?
A couple of the shows, particularly Mercury Lounge. Looking forward to our homecoming show at the Neptune
Oh, yeah, November 9th.
on the 9th. Yep.
I've actually barely traveled outside of the West Coast, so I'm kind of excited to see places for the first time and have it be because we're playing music. Like, oh, cool. It's like the best way to explore.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't actually get to see very much probably, but just just getting to go there.
Now
Yeah.
you'll see a lot.
Do you guys have a tour van?
Yeah, we just bought one. Her name's Pam.
Cool.
It's
Down
right
the
outside.
van.
What's her color? What color is she?
Blue.
Awesome.
Dark blue.
Is she new or is she used?
She's used. We got her, from like the Seattle Metro pool, and they were really nice.
Gently used by the Metro Van pool.
Yeah.
Cool. She's about to go around
And
the country.
soft seats, pretty impressive.
Nice.
Sat in them, and I was like, that's pretty good. I could do this.
Do you guys have hotels lined up, or will you be sleeping in Pam?
We'll be doing some Pam sleeping and some couch sleeping.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be awesome for you guys. Thank you so much for coming to the
Yeah.
show.
Thank you.
Yeah,
for
you
having
guys
us.
sound great. And the new album, I Never Meant It to Be Like This, is available in local stores
Yeah.
and online.
Mhm.
And to keep up with you guys, cumulusband.com, also Facebook, cumulus.music. And you guys are on Twitter, so you can keep up with the tour. And if you would like to find out more about Trans Records, you can, trans-records.com. You've been listening to a live performance by Cumulus here on Audio Oasis 90.3 KEXP, Seattle.